play? There's lots to do!
Yeah, there's lots to do.
You can come over to my house. We can play at the beach.
Bring your friends.
We can visit the vet. We can find neat stuff in the garden.
Here too.
We can camp in the forest. Whenever you want to go to a different place to play, just click on the signpost. Then click the map where you want to go. If you need help, click the ambulance. Okay, ready when you are. See ya!
Ozzie, I was hoping you would bring the supplies. We've been so busy.
I had so many stops. I filled my whole wagon. All these supplies are for your experiments. Arizona, what are you doing here?
Well, Ozzie, I was patrolling the coast and spotted a couple of whales that had beached themselves. I sprained my wing helping them get back into the water.
I need to go and put the supplies away before Smudgy gets snorting mad. So I'll see you later.
Arizona, you're next.
If you think my story was good, wait until you hear what happened to my friends. Oh, I forgot I can't fly.
Hold the shift key down and click me again. Hold the shift key down and click me again.
How did you get hurt, Randy Raccoon?
I was filling this void bath, and do you believe it? I stepped in this pail.
How did you get hurt, Trunky Elephant?
I can't remember.
Oh, how'd you get hurt, Billy Bird?
I was flying low, looking this way and that, when... Oh.
Mama, where's the ketchup?
Not ketchup. We're here for a checkup.
Oh. Mama, where's the ketchup?
Not ketchup. We're here for a checkup.
Oh.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Attention all units, be on the lookout for a brown dog.
When the chest opens, you found the buried treasure. Hold down the Shift key and click once to uncover a game or experiment.
To play Ozzie's puzzler game, drag the puzzle pieces to where you think they belong, then let go of the mouse button. If the puzzle pieces belong there, they will snap into place and you will hear a snapping noise. Keep trying until you get all of the pieces in the correct spot. Have fun! To play Ozzie's puzzler game, drag the puzzle pieces. To play Ozzie's puzzler game, drag the puzzle pieces to where you think they belong, then let go of the mouse button. If the puzzle pieces belong there, they will snap into place and you will hear a snapping noise. Keep trying and to play Ozzie's puzzler game, to play Ozzie's puzzler game,
When the chest opens, you found the buried treasure. Hold down the Shift key.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
You're cool. You're cool.
Good job.
You're cool. You're cool. You're cool.
Good job.
To play Ozzie's Match-A-Pair game, click on one of the tiles above, then try to find the tile that matches the one you just picked. When you match two tiles correctly, you will see a hidden surprise below the tiles. Be on the lookout for Ozzie to show up. He'll help you match a pair.
Fun.
Smudgy pig.
Monkey.
Little tadpole.
Monkey. Monkey.
Baby
Caterpillar.
duckling. Baby little baby.
It's Ozzie.
Smudgy pig. Little kitty.
Calf. Fun.
Little tadpole.
Caterpillar.
Rhino. Little kitty.
Caterpillar.
Rooster. Duckling. Duckling. Rhino.
Calf. Fun.
Puppy dog. Rooster. Little tadpole. Little
Fun.
smudgy pig.
Fun.
Baby
Monkey.
rhino. Little kitty. Rooster. Little baby chick. Smudgy little tadpole. Little smudgy pig. Rhino. Rooster. Little tadpole.
Monkey.
Smudgy little rooster. Little baby chick.
Monkey.
Little tadpole. Rooster.
Rhino.
Little tadpole. Rooster. Little
Caterpillar.
rooster.
Caterpillar.
Puppy dog. Duck.
Monkey.
Rooster. Rhino.
Monkey.
Duckling.
It's Ozzie.
Calf. Monkey.
Little tadpole.
Fun.
Smudgy pig. Rooster. Little tadpole.
Fun.
Little tadpole. Little tadpole. Baby chick. Baby chick.
Caterpillar.
Smudgy pig. Rhino. Smudgy pig. Rhino.
Caterpillar.
Smudgy pig. Little kitty. Rhino.
Caterpillar.
Rhino.
Monkey. Fawn. Caterpillar.
Duckling. Puppy dog. Little kitty. Puppy dog. Duckling.
Welcome to Ozzie's Hidden Picture Game. Click once on the ambulance if you need help. Click once on the stoplight to pause the game. Click it again to begin playing.
I don't think so. Try again. Here, doggy.
To play Ozzie's Hidden Picture Game, try to spot all the things that are hidden in this scene. When you think you've spotted one, click on it. Be sure to listen for the clues.
Try again. I don't think so.
Look for the flashlight that the doctor looks in your ear with.
You know.
Nope. Try again.
The mouse is looking right at the egg.
I don't think so.
You know, the thing doctors use to hold on your tongue. You know, the thing
I don't think so. Nope.
You know, the thing. Sorry, missed it.
No.
Sorry, missed it.
Bye-bye.
Click on a crayon on the bottom, then click on part of the picture, and it'll change to that color.
Welcome to Ozzie's Hidden Picture Game. Click once on the ambulance if you need help. Click once on the stoplight to pause the game. Click it again to begin playing.
Oh, almost. I think it's time for a big slice of watermelon. Try again. Try again. Try again. I think somebody's sitting on my drum. Try again. Oh, almost. There's a bottle somewhere on the floor. Oh, almost. Not quite.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
When the chest opens, you found the buried treasure. Hold down the Shift key and click once to uncover a game or experiment.
Did you know that birds are really clean animals? They love taking baths, so much that if you put a bird bath in your yard, the birds will come. If you like birds and you want to see more of them around your house, then build a bird bath for them. Here's how. Drive a 4x4 post into the ground. It should be about 4 feet high and perfectly straight. Get help from a big friend. It will make the job easier. Find an old metal garbage can lid. Take the handle off. Turn it upside down, fasten the lid to the top of the post with 3 long screws and 3 rubber washers. But make sure the screws are tight so it won't leak. Fill your bird bath with water and wait. Change the water every few days. In a week or so, the birds will find it. Soon, they'll be splashing around, frolicking in the new playground you've made for them. Watch to see how many different kinds of birds visit your bird bath. Make a list and show your friends. Did you know that
Next!
Do you like animals? So do I. And not just because I am one. You know, some animals need help. If you'd like to help, here are some things you could do. I know they would really appreciate it. On October 1st, celebrate World Vegetarian Day. On that special day, do not eat any animal food. You can throw a party for your friends and serve only vegetarian meals and snacks. At your local health food store, you can find vegetarian hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, and a wide variety of delicious foods. These vegetarian foods are much healthier than meat. Most of them... Hi! Have you ever been to the zoo? Did the animals look happy or lonely? Or sad? What would it be like to be an animal in a zoo? In some places, it might be just fine. In others, it might not be that great. How would you feel? What kind of places are good for animals, and which need improvement? What is the best way to take care of caged animals? Let's find out. Help! I'm lost! Can you help me find my home? If only animals could talk. That's what they would say when they find themselves too far from home and not able to find their way back. Pets get lost for a lot of different reasons. Many can't be helped. In this activity, you'll use your imagination quite a bit. You're going to write or draw a story about a pet that gets lost. Get out a pencil or paper or crayons if you're going to draw a picture story instead of a written one. Then, put your imagination cap on. Imagine that you are a pet dog or cat. Imagine that somehow you get loose. How did it happen? Did somebody forget to close the gate? Is it raining or sunny outside? What time of day is it? Where will you go? Are you having fun? Are you hungry, thirsty, or cold? After a while of adventuring out in the world, you realize that you're lost. You can't remember which way is home. Oh no! What are you going to do now? How do you feel? Write about that and how you finally make it back home. Does somebody find you? Do you make it back home on your own? Let's look at your story. In your story, were you wearing name tags? ID tags help lost pets get home. Many states require dogs to have licenses for that reason. If the dog catcher found the dog, he could call the owner listed on the tag. The owner could pick them up at the dog pound. Also, you can get tags with other information on them, such as your telephone number or address. That way, if your dog is found by a neighbor, they can contact you directly. But if you weren't wearing tags in your story, how might it have been different if you were wearing tags with a phone number listed on them? Maybe somebody might have found you and called your owners. Then you would sit at their house eating cookies while you waited for your owners to come get you. And your owners would be so happy they would come get you right away. Wasn't that a happy ending? How are tags important?
Mama, where's the ketchup?
Not ketchup. We're here for a checkup.
Oh. Mama, where's the ketchup?
Not ketchup. We're here for a checkup.
Oh.
Hi! Did you know that many cities have no place where birds like to build homes? You can help by building a birdhouse. Use wood. Metal, such as tin cans, gets too hot. Find a good plan. Get help from your family or from the hardware store. When your birdhouse is finished, hang it in a tree or put it on a pole. Notice the house on the left. It's an apartment-style birdhouse made to attract martins. They like the apartment life. Most other birds like single homes. Make sure the hole is the right size for the right bird. If it's too big, it'll leave them open to egg snatchers, and they won't move in at all.
Oh, how'd you get hurt, Billy Bird?
I was flying low, looking this way and that, when...
How did you get hurt, Chunky Elephant?
I can't remember.
What? Have you ever seen a flea or a tick? They're so small, you know. Are they near your pets? Fleas and ticks are a part of many pets' life, especially during the warm weather. But there are so many ways to keep fleas and ticks away from your pet, but many of these can cause problems and use strange chemicals. Fortunately, there are some natural ways that are earth-friendly to help your pet. Tell your parents about a flea comb. It's a special comb with very fine teeth. You can find it in your local pet store. Comb through your pet's coat every day, especially around the back, stomach, rump, and legs. Drop any fleas you find in warm, soapy water. How did your pet like it when you used the comb? Here's another idea to help the pet you love. Make a flea sachet. Put a cup of dried mint leaves into a handkerchief or scrap of cloth. Bring all the ends together and tie them with a string or a rubber band. Place the sachet in your pet's bedding or favorite sleeping spot. Also, vacuum and discard the bag regularly. That will help a lot. Now, try this. Add fresh foods, such as raw and cooked vegetables, raw eggs, garlic, fruit, and grains to help your pet fight insects that hurt. Would you like to make a flea spray to help your pet? Okay, ask a parent to help. To make a natural flea spray, mix together 1/2 cup of fresh or dried rosemary and 1 quart of boiling water. Let it rest for 20 minutes. Strain it and let it cool. Then sponge or spray it onto your pet's fur and let it dry. Or keep a spray bottle handy for trips to the park or whenever your pet needs it. Your pet feels a lot better now thanks to you. Isn't your pet the cutest in the whole world? Nothing makes a dog happier than chomping down on a delicious homemade treat. If you want to spoil your dog silly, because, after all, it is the cutest dog ever to walk the earth, then make these yummy dog biscuits and you'll be dog's best friend. You're going to need some help with this one. Here's a list of ingredients. The dry ingredients include 2 cups of whole wheat flour, 1/4 cup of cornmeal, 1/2 cup of soy flour, 1 teaspoon of bone meal, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds. The other ingredients include 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1/4 cup of unsulfured molasses, and 2 eggs mixed with 1/4 cup of milk. In a bowl, mix the dry ingredients. Add the other ingredients, saving 1 tablespoon of the egg mixture. Add more milk if necessary to make a firm dough. Knead the dough for 5 minutes. Let it rest for half an hour, then roll out the dough to a thickness of 1/2 inch. Cut the dough into shapes. Make them like dog bones or any other shape you want to. Brush the cut-out shapes with the remaining egg mixture. Bake on an ungreased cookie sheet at 350 degrees for 30 minutes or until lightly brown. Leave them in the oven for an hour afterwards to make them even crunchier. Then watch your dog enjoy the best dog biscuits ever made. Ooh, now I'm hungry. Do you like it? Hi!
Welcome to Ozzie's Hidden...
Sorry, right now you can only go to the vet. To learn how to see other places in Ozzie's world, click the Parents button below. You will need your parents' help to do this. Sorry, right now you can only go to the vet. To learn how to see other places.
Ozzie, your friend is here.
There you are. Did I show you my latest experiment? I was in my hideout working on it. We can play with it later. Did you see my new sundial? It's over there, in the window.
Ozzie, don't forget to water the garden before you leave.
Okay, Mom!
Let's have an ice cube race later. Why don't you just hang out and explore all my cool stuff while I water the garden? I'll be right back.
Coming!
Oops! Somebody left the house and forgot about saving energy. To play Ozzie's Hidden Picture game, find all of the objects that are wasting energy. Click on the objects to turn them off and save energy. Whoever left the house like that will be glad you stopped in.
Ooh, so close. Almost. Almost. Nope. Nope. I feel a draft. Almost. Ooh, so close. Ooh, so close.
Hi, do you look up at the sky at night to watch for falling stars? Have you and your friends ever wondered if there's life on other planets? Since our sun is really a star, do you suppose that any of the stars you see at night have their own planets going around them? If they did, do you think they might have living beings on them? Let your imagination run wild with fun ideas about what they might be like. Do you like to plan parties? Well, try this. Of course, check with Mom and Dad to see if it's okay first. Plan a cosmic costume party for you and your friends. Pretend that your guests are coming from different planets all over the galaxy. Make up invitations that give directions to your home planet. Describe the Earth and how to get there if they were coming from all over the universe. Do your parents like the idea? Fun, isn't it? Now you'll need some games to play. Let's make one. Make a game to play at your party by drawing a sun on a piece of stiff paper and cutting it out. Put a thumbtack through it. Use another piece of paper or cloth and draw our solar system, leaving out the sun. When your guests arrive, you can play Pin the Sun in the Solar System. To play, have each person try one at a time to pin the sun in its correct place in your solar system. It's not as easy as it sounds, because before they try, you blindfold them. If it's still too easy, make it more challenging by spinning them around after you blindfold them. The one who gets closest to the right spot wins. That should be a big hit. Do you need a prize? Your friends like to eat, don't they? Well, let's prepare. Make some special cosmic treats for your alien friends to eat. Perhaps some interstellar cookies and spaceship punch. Ask your mom about a punch bowl. Sounds great, doesn't it? Well, now, humans have sent signals out into the universe with messages for any intelligent life forms to discover. The messages are in picture form and tell all about the Earth and Earthlings. You and your friends can make picture messages describing your home planet. Your guests are from another planet, so have them tell about the people and their planet. Now, let's show your guests what it's like here. Together, you can all make a recording of the sights and sounds of Earth. Include songs, greetings, spoken messages, animal sounds, everything you can think of that would help an alien understand life on Earth and feel welcome visiting our planet. My, so many ideas! You'll have a great time. Don't forget your costume. Have you ever felt the wind? Was it strong or gentle? Wind is an amazing thing. You can't see the wind, but it can power a sailboat, make electricity, or simply blow autumn leaves across your driveway. In this experiment, you'll make a small version of a windmill and watch as the invisible wind spins it round and round. Are you ready? It's time to get your materials together. For this experiment, you'll need scissors, tape, a pencil with an eraser, a 6-inch square piece of stiff paper, a small strip of paper, and a ball-headed straight pin. Fine. Now follow the directions carefully. Roll the small strip of paper into a tube and tape it. Trim the tube to 1/4 inch. Was that hard? Now do this carefully. Take the 6-inch square piece of paper and fold it once diagonally. Fold it again diagonally and unfold the whole thing. Cut along the folds to within 1 inch of the center. Next, bend each of the 4 corners of the paper and bring them to the center. Let them overlap each other slightly. You can do it. You're almost finished. Push the ball-headed straight pin through all 4 layers of the paper. Place the little paper tube onto the pin, then stick it into the side of the eraser on the pencil. How does it look? That's your small model of a windmill. Now you will see how it works. Blow on your pinwheel and see how the force of your wind spins the wheel around. Put your mini windmill outside, where you will be able to see it from a window inside your house. If it's windy outside, the wind will catch the sails of your pinwheel and spin it around. You'll be able to watch from inside and tell if it's windy outside. When the wind blows, you will see your windmill spin. What a super job! Have you ever felt the wind? Have you ever felt? What do you like about the sun? Do you know that plants like the sun too? Plants and the sun are good friends. In fact, plants will go out of their way to face the sun. They will bend themselves just to touch the warm sunbeams that help them grow. Let's see how plants and the sun get along. Place a house plant near a sunny window. That will be fine. Check back on your plant a few hours later. See how it has turned toward the sun? Well, it did turn, didn't it? Now turn the plant around so that it is leaning away from the window. After several hours, the plant will have reached around toward the window again to soak up the sunshine. How long did it take? Now let's try something else. Go outside and find a dandelion that has a yellow top. Place a cup or a bucket over the dandelion to hide it from the sun. Leave it that way for an hour. What do you think will happen? Take the bucket off and what happened? The dandelion has closed up and gone to bed. Without the sun, it thinks it's nighttime. Leave the bucket off and keep an eye on your dandelion. I have a feeling it's going to wake up again. Keep watching. What do you like about the sun?
To play Ozzie's Match a Pair game, click on one of the tiles.
Wormy worm.
Buzzing bee. To play Ozzie's Match a Pair game, click on one of the tiles above. Then try to find the tile that matches the one you just picked. When you match two tiles correctly, you will see a hidden surprise below the tiles. Be on the lookout for Ozzie to show up. He'll help you match a pair. Spider.
Bird.
Spider. Spider. Little mouse.
Fish.
Hungry ant. Kitty cat.
Squirrel. Bird.
Little mouse. Chipmunk. Little mouse. Little mouse.
Batty bat. Batty bat.
Beaver.
Squirrel. Squirrel.
Kitty cat.
Bird.
Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Beaver. Beaver.
Bird. Bird. Bird.
Buzzing bee. Buzzing bee. Hungry ant. Hungry ant. Chipmunk.
Wormy worm.
Kitty cat.
Fish.
Little mouse.
Batty bat.
Beaver.
Squirrel. Wormy worm.
Chipmunk.
Fish. Batty bat.
Beaver.
Batty bat. Batty bat. Wormy. Squirrel. Squirrel.
Hungry ant. Spider.
Bird.
Kitty cat. Little mouse. Beaver.
Wormy worm.
Hungry. Spider.
Bird.
Buzzing. Hungry.
Wormy worm.
Hungry. Buzzing bee. Buzz.
Bird. Wormy bird.
Beaver.
It's Ozzie.
Kitty cat.
Wormy worm. Wormy worm.
Little mouse. Little mouse. Little mouse. Spider. Spider. Beaver. Spider. Little mouse.
Bird.
kitty cat. Buzz, kitty cat. Bye, bird. Kitty cat. Little mouse. Bye, little beaver. Buzz, bye.
It's Ozzie.
Hungry ant.
Batty bat. Wormy worm.
Bye, beaver. Buzz. Buzz, buzzing bee.
Bird.
Beaver.
Bird. Bird.
Beaver. Beaver. Squirrel. Spider. Spider.
Wormy worm. Batty bat. Wormy worm. Wormy batty bat. Batty bat.
Squirrel. Chipmunk. Squirrel.
Did the sun ever feel hot to you? That's called solar power, and solar power can be used for lots of things. But did you know that you can cook with it? For this experiment, you'll see how the heat of the sun can roast a hot dog for you to eat. For this activity, you'll need 8 things: an empty oatmeal box, a pair of scissors, some tape, aluminum foil, wire cutters, a wire coat hanger, a pre-cooked hot dog, and a sunny day. First, cut out half of the oatmeal box's side as you see here. Then tape the lid back onto the box. Punch a hole in the center of the top and bottom of the box. Now line the whole inside of the box with aluminum foil, shiny side up. Ask an adult to cut and straighten out a wire coat hanger. Make sure it's clean. It should be cut so that it's about 2 or 3 inches longer than the oatmeal box. Now turn the oatmeal box on its side and guide the wire through the holes in both ends, in one end and out the other. There should be extra wire sticking out of each end. All right, you did it! Now you have a cooker. Okay, you're ready to roast a hot dog. To do it, you just slip the coat hanger wire back out of one end of the cooker. Slide a hot dog onto it, just as you would if you were cooking it over a campfire. Then guide the wire back into the hole. Place your solar toaster in the direct sunlight. Make sure the open side of the toaster is facing the sun. Turn the hot dog now and then to roast all sides by turning one of the wire ends. While it's toasting, try to figure out how the sun is cooking it. Why is the foil used? Before you know it, your hot dog will be ready to eat. Taste the solar dog. Did the sun add flavor to it? Great! Make a solar dog for a friend. Enjoy! Hi! Did you know that right now the Earth is spinning like a top? We don't feel dizzy because the planet Earth is so big we can't feel it moving. It may seem as if we're standing still and the sun is moving around us, but the Earth spinning round and round is what gives us day and night. Let's see how that works. For this experiment, you'll need an apple with a stem, some string, a toothpick, and a flashlight. Tie a string around the stem of an apple. Stick a toothpick into the side of the apple. Let the apple be the Earth, and the toothpick can be you. Now do this. Go into a room that would be dark if you turn the lights out. Shine a flashlight onto your Earth apple. The flashlight is the sun. Hold it still because the sun doesn't move. Now turn the lights out. See how half of the apple is in the light and half of it is in darkness? The side facing the flashlight sun is the side of the Earth that is having daylight. Where is the toothpick? Are you in the day or night side of the apple? Now try this. Turn the earth apple slowly by twisting the string. Watch as your toothpick moves in and out of night and day. Each time you go completely around it makes one whole day. It takes our planet Earth 24 hours to go all the way around. This is what the Earth does for us each and every day. Show someone how your earth apple moves to make night and day. Well done! Light from the sun can be very bright. People wear visors when playing or watching sports, gardening, or working outdoors. In this activity, you can make a sun visor to wear on those wonderful sunny days. Let's make a visor. First, you'll need to gather a few things together. You'll need cardboard, a dinner plate, pencil, scissors, a strip of elastic, a stapler, and something to decorate your visor, perhaps some paint, glitter, crayons, or markers. Let's begin. Cut a 10-inch circle out of the cardboard. Place the dinner plate partly over the circle, leaving a curved shape showing. Draw along the curved edge. Then cut it out so that you have a cardboard curved shape. You can do it. Staple one end of the elastic to one end of the cardboard. Hold the cardboard up to your head where you will wear it and hold it to fit. Keep holding it and place it on a table, then staple this end of the elastic. Put the visor on to see if it fits.
To play Ozzie's Silly Sorter, drag the moving objects up to their correct match at the top of the screen. If you match the right one, the object will disappear. If you choose the wrong one, the object will fall to the ground. Act quickly, because the objects don't stop coming until you correctly sort 12 objects. To begin sorting, click on the stoplight. You're cool.
Good job.
Yummy!
Good job.
You're cool. You're cool.
Let it balloon.
Whoa!
Let it balloon.
Good job.
You're cool.
Good job.
Let it balloon. Let it balloon. Yummy. Let it balloon. Yummy. Let it balloon.
You're cool.
Good job.
Let's find out how we can tell time without a watch or clock. Ask, "What time is it, Mr. Sun?" The sun will gladly tell you what time it is, any time of the day. All you need to do is make a sundial. Take scissors and cut a 12-inch circle out of cardboard. Place the circle outside in a sunny spot. Find a straight stick, pencil, or rod and poke it through the center of the cardboard right into the ground. There should be 8 inches showing. There will be a shadow made by the stick. Each hour, draw along the shadow with a pencil. Mark it with the time of day. When you're finished, the circle will be filled with lines of different lengths. The shortest one will be the noon shadow. Mark that one with an N for noon. That was careful work. The N also stands for north. Each time you want to use your sundial, point the N to the north. When you want to know the time, just look for the shadow. Now you can tell time without a watch or clock. Good for you! Do you like to race? Well, welcome to the ice cube race. In this experiment, you'll see which color will melt its ice cubes the fastest. Which color do you think it might be? Write down your choices. All right, let's get ready. For this experiment, you'll need several sheets of colored construction paper, including black and white, a measuring cup, clear plastic bags, ice cubes, and a sunny day. Spread your sheets of colored paper out flat in the direct sunlight. Then, make an ice bag for each sheet by placing 5 ice cubes into a plastic bag. Place 1 ice bag on each of the sheets of paper. Record the time and watch to see first, second, and third place. Watch carefully as the race begins. Which color seems to be winning? After 15 or 20 minutes, the race is over and it's time to find out which one is the winner. Measure the water from each of the ice bags and chart the information. Are they the same? Based on your findings, which color melted the ice the fastest? The answer may surprise you. Put the sheets of paper in order according to the information you collected from fastest to slowest. What would cause some colors to melt their cubes faster than others? Now that you know which colors are the hottest and which ones are the coolest, if it was a very hot summer day and you wanted to dress to keep cool, which color should you wear? That was an important experiment, wasn't it? Will it help you?
Bats are fascinating creatures that are very good to have around, but a lot of people are afraid of them because they don't know the facts. Unfortunately, there are a lot of rumors going around about bats that are exaggerated and completely untrue. Make up some bat fact cards and share them with your friends. Help spread the good news about bats. Myth number 1. Bats are like rats on a wing. They are flying rodents. Fact number 1. Bats are mammals. Like whales and humans, they are closer to us than they are to mice. Unlike mice, they only have 1 baby per year. As you can see, they are definitely not rodents. Myth number 2. When you're out at night, bats will fly into your hair. Fact number 2. Don't flatter yourself. Bats have no interest in your hair. These remarkable creatures have a built-in radar system that is so accurate it enables them to catch little insects in the dark of night. They're certainly not going to blunder into your head. Bats will suck your blood. Huh, bats don't suck your blood. Most bats eat fruit and insects. Only about 1 in 3,000 bats are the infamous vampire bats, and they only live in Latin America. Those vampire bats inflict a small wound on an animal and drink a little blood from the wound. It's kind of like a big mosquito. The myth is that bats are dirty and carry lice or rabies, but actually they are very clean little mammals. While it's possible for them to get rabies, it is not any more likely for them to have it than any other animal that can get it. Here's a good one. Bats have poor eyesight. That's why we say someone is blind as a bat. The truth is that bats have excellent eyesight. The disinformation is based on the fact that they use their radar system to enhance their night vision. It helps them see in the dark, which is something that not too many species can do. This is the worst myth. Bats are everywhere and plentiful. They are not at risk of extinction. This is not true. While bats can be found all over the world, there are many species that are endangered and at risk of extinction. This is partly because people kill them because they are afraid. To help save bats, contact Bat Conservation International, P.O. Box 162603, Austin, Texas 78716. Ask them for more information and a free catalog on buying and building bat boxes.
To play Ozzie's puzzler game, drag the puzzle pieces to where you think they belong, then let go of the mouse button. If the puzzle pieces belong there, they will snap into place and you will hear a snapping noise. Keep trying until you get all of the pieces in the correct spot. Have fun! To play Ozzie's puzzler game, drag the puzzle... To play Ozzie's puzzler game, To play Ozzie's puzzler game, drag the puzzle pieces... Oops! Somebody...
Hold the shift key down and click me again.
Ozzie, I was hoping you would bring the supplies. We've been so busy.
I had so many stops. I filled my whole wagon. All these supplies are for your experiments. Arizona? What are you doing here?
Well, Ozzie, I was patrolling the coast and spotted a couple of whales that had beached themselves.
Ozzie, your friend is here.
Come in, Annie. Annie, come in.
Roger, Ranger. I just saw Ozzie over by the tent.
Ranger, I think I see Ozzie by the cabin.
I see Ozzie by the log.
Found ya, Ozzie.
Boy, you guys sure are good trackers. I bet you can't find all the stuff that's hidden in the forest.
Quick, let's go before they find us.
Pew!
Hold the shift key down and click me again.
Welcome to Ozzie's Hidden Picture Game. Click once on the ambulance if you need help. Click once on the stoplight to pause the game. Click it again to begin playing.
Nope.
The tent is at the covered bridge.
I don't think so.
Try again.
Nope. Put a log on the fire, why don't you?
Sorry, missed it.
I don't.
That's a pretty fish in the river. Try again. Look in the sky for the dog.
Do you like to make new sounds? Then try this. There's more than one way to recycle your trash. You can make musical instruments out of it. This activity will show you how to make several kinds of musical instruments from recycled products. Most of these products are made from trees, and it's fun to do with your friends because you can each play a different instrument and make music together. Find 2 wooden blocks or sticks and clap them together for a crisp percussion sound. Take 2 more wooden blocks and glue sandpaper around them. Rub them together in time with the beat. This kind of rain stick makes an excellent percussion sound. Take a paper towel tube and cover one end with a couple of layers of wax paper. Hold it on the tube with a rubber band. Then, put dried beans, lentils, or peas inside the tube. Cover the other end with wax paper like the first one and secure it with a rubber band. Now, shake the tube gently and listen to the interesting sound of beans hitting the wax paper. What a neat sound! This one is awesome! Fill several clean, empty glass pop bottles with different levels of water. Now set your bottom lip on the edge and blow across the top like a flute. It might take a couple of tries, but once you get the hang of it, it will make a melody. Try the other bottles, and soon you'll discover that each one makes a different note. By changing the level of water in each of the bottles, you can change the note it plays. See if you can play a song that you know. Come on, give it a try. Think what you could do with more bottles. Now, how about a stringed instrument? Take a shoebox and make 3 or 4 snips on the short sides directly across from each other. String a rubber band or a piece of twine between the notches and pluck them. All right, now you're jamming. The tighter the string, the higher pitched the sound will be. Another percussion sound can be made easily with a wooden spoon and a comb. Just rub the end of the spoon quickly across the teeth of the comb in time with the music. Are you making some good sounds? What's next? Drums, of course! Take a cardboard box and place it upright with a wooden cutting board on top of it. Strike the cutting board with a wooden spoon. Try hitting it in different places, some over the center of the box and some off to the side. Notice how the sound changes. Another way to make a drum is to turn the box over and beat on the bottom of the box with a wooden spoon. If you have enough people, you can do both. Now you have enough instruments to have a real jam session with your friends, so go make some music. Let each person try out all the instruments. Will you name your band? Maybe you could put on a show. Now you have enough instruments to have a real jam session with your friends, so go make some music. Let each person try out all the instruments. Will you name your band? Maybe you could put on a show.
Hold the shift key down and click me again. To play Ozzie's Match-A-Pair game, click on one of the tiles above. Then try to find the tile that matches the one you just picked. When you match 2 tiles correctly, you will see a hidden surprise below the tiles. Be on the lookout for Ozzie to show up. He'll help you match a pair.
Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, Scorpio,
To play Ozzie's Puzzler game, drag the puzzle pieces to where you think they belong, then let go of the mouse button. If the puzzle pieces belong there, they will snap into place and you will hear a snapping noise. Keep trying until you get all of the pieces in the correct spot. Have fun! To play Ozzie's Puzzler game, drag the puzzle pieces To play Ozzie's puzzler game, drag the puzzle pieces to where you think they belong.
Please, don't litter. See?
Welcome to Ozzie's Hidden Picture Game. Click once on the ambulance if you need help. Click once on the stoplight to pause the game. Click it again to begin playing.
Not quite. Marshmallow.
Ozzie's silly sorter, drag the moving objects up to their correct match at the top of the screen. If you match the right one, the object will disappear. If you choose the wrong one, the object will fall to the ground. Act quickly, because the objects don't stop coming until you correctly sort 12 objects. To begin sorting, click on the stoplight.
Good job. Good job.
Whoa!
Good job.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yummy! Yummy!
Good job.
Whoa!
Good job. Good job.
Whoa! Whoa!
Good job.
Yummy!
Whoa!
Yummy!
Whoa! Whoa!
Yummy! Yummy!
Good job. Good job.
Whoa!
Do you like to make new sounds? You see a huge tree, strong and solid. Standing next to it, you may feel like a tiny ant as you gaze up into its looming branches. You know that paper is made from trees, but you wonder, how in the world can they turn this monster of a tree into a sheet of paper so I can draw and write? Then you stand back and you watch as the sound of a chainsaw fills the air. With a loud crack, the giant tree crashes to the ground. The forester turns and winks at you and says, "Keep watching." It starts with the tree farm planting little tree seedlings. But you can't be in a hurry. It takes 30 years or more before a tree is ready to be harvested, and twice as long in the northern regions. After the tree is cut down and all of the branches are cut off and used for biomass, then the remaining log is cut into lengths for transport. The length depends on how that particular tree will be shipped to the paper mill. One of the most common ways to send logs to the mills is also one of the oldest ways, by water. The logs are loaded onto a barge and pushed down the river by a tugboat. At the mill, the bark is stripped off the logs. Then they are chopped into 1-inch square wood chips. The chips are cooked along with chemicals that break down the wood into pulp. Soon it looks like apple juice. This liquid is washed and poured into long conveyors covered with wire mesh screens. It's mostly water at this point. If they're making colored paper, there would be dyes in the mixture too. The water is taken away and the wire screen shakes back and forth to line up the stringy pieces of the tree called fibers. These tiny fibers stick together and make paper. In the final stages, the paper is smoothed out by passing under a giant roller. It's here that a special mark may be put into the paper, and that's why they call it a watermark. See if you can find any paper at your house that has a watermark. In the final stage, more water is suctioned out by another giant roller, and what emerges is officially paper. Rainforests are the richest areas of plants and wildlife on the entire planet. They only cover a small part of the globe around the equator. They are responsible for producing most of the world's oxygen for us to breathe. If it weren't for rainforests, the rest of the world would not have enough water. The mysterious rainforests control the rain for all of us. You can make a miniature rainforest in a pop bottle and discover how plants can generate enough moisture to satisfy their need for water. Let's find out how to make a mini rainforest. The things you'll need for this are an empty 2-liter soda bottle, potting soil, some aquarium filter charcoal, scissors, gravel, plastic wrap, and 2 small tropical terrarium plants from a nursery or a grocery store. Ask for help from an adult on this one. Remove the black bottom portion of the soda bottle. Then cut off the top where it starts to curve. Fold a large piece of plastic wrap several times and line the black bottom piece. How did that go? Next, gather the charcoal, potting soil, gravel, and the plants together because they'll need to go into the black bottom piece. Put about 1 inch of gravel into the bottom of the piece. Spread a thin layer of charcoal over it. Fill the rest of it with potting soil. Then, carefully transplant the tropical plants. To do this, dig a small hole in the soil. Gently remove the plants from their pots and place them in the holes. Press the soil around them lightly. Now water the plants with about 1/3 cup of water. Good job! Turn the soda bottle upside down and place it over the plants like a dome. Tuck it into the bottom piece. The plastic wrap should help make a tight seal. Place your terrarium somewhere where it will get a lot of light, but not in direct sunlight. Watch your rainforest terrarium and see how the water forms in little droplets on the top of the dome. When the droplets get big enough, they rain back down again on the plants. They keep the soil moist. This is how the real rainforest works. It lets water go into the atmosphere in the form of clouds. The clouds travel all over the world, raining down water for everything to live. Can you find a place for your mini rainforest in your room? Are the stars so bright some nights that you feel that you could touch them? Well, bring the stars right into your own home. See how you can make your very own planetarium with just a few empty vegetable cans and a flashlight. What are you waiting for? Go get some empty cans. Clean out some empty cans. Make dot patterns on the bottom of them with a felt tip marker. You can make the pattern of a real constellation in the sky or make up new ones. Now, get a nail, a hammer, and a flashlight. Next, place the nail on each of the dots. Tap the nail with the hammer lightly, just enough to make a hole in the can. Remove the nail and do the same thing for the rest of the dots. Shine a flashlight into the can and onto a clear wall. Then turn the lights out. Ooh, the Big Dipper! See how many constellations you can make using different cans. When you have several made, put on a show. Invite friends and family to your show of the stars. Fantastic! How many can you remember? Can you find the ones you made in the sky? I'll bet you can. How would you like to make something beautiful from leaves? This is a very fun experiment that turns out a beautiful work of art when you're finished. You'll be able to use the veins naturally in the leaves to create a colorful picture. Go outside and collect several different kinds of leaves. Look at the veins on the underside of each leaf. These veins are how the leaves give the tree its food. The leaves turn sunlight, water, and air into sugar and starches for the tree to live. It's a process called photosynthesis. You will impress your friends when you use this big word. Anyway, try to find sturdy leaves with big veins showing on the back. They will work the best for your picture. Lay the leaves face down on the table and put a sheet of paper over them. Take a wax crayon and peel the paper off. Turn it on its side and rub over the top of the leaves. You may mix or change any of the colors you like. You may also put one leaf rubbing over top another for an interesting effect. Be as creative as you want to be. How does it look? When you're finished, you will have a beautiful collage of leaf rubbings. Not only will it be pretty to look at, but it will also show off the amazing circulatory system of the tree that it came from. Make sure you hang this one up somewhere. Why don't you frame it? You do such nice work, you know.
Hold the shift key down and click me again.
Click on a crayon on the bottom, then click on part of the picture, and it'll change to that color.
Hey, Ozzie. I haven't finished cleaning this part of the ocean yet. Don't get caught in my line.
Hey, Rufus! I'm not garbage.
I told you, I wasn't done cleaning yet.
Rufus, what do you do here every day anyway?
I'm doing very important work here. Keeping the ocean clean and safe for our friends in the neighborhood.
Rufus?
What, Ozzie?
Why do people throw away their junk in our home?
Oh, I'm not sure, Ozzie. But I guess they don't know just how much it hurts us. I'm almost done for today. Wanna help tomorrow?
Okay, I'll be back then.
Pinch me! Pinch me! Pinch me! Pinch me! Pinch me! Oh, that tickled!
Pick a shell. Any shell. Guess again. Good guess. Try again later.
I need a suit for a recital. Well, let's see. You're about a size 700. Am I not right?
Mom! Dad! I've been adopted!
I said snail, not whale.
Oh, let's keep him. He's so cute.
How would you like to have the biggest pet on the block? You and your family can adopt a whale and help save the lives of whales and other endangered animals.
Welcome to Ozzie's Hidden Picture Game. Click once on the ambulance if you need help. Click once on the stoplight to pause the game. Click it again.
Is that a hammerhead shark hiding in the sand? Try again.
Can you see the snorkel in the leaves?
Try again.
Sorry, missed it.
Try again. No. The wind blew my cap off. Oh no! Nope. Nope. The parrot's near the palm tree. Nope. I don't think. I need my sunglasses. It's bright out. Nope. I need my sunglasses. It's bright out. Nope. The parrot's near the palm tree. Try again. I need my sunglasses. It's bright out. Nope.
Sorry, missed it. Sorry, missed.
I need my sunglasses. Try again. Try again. I don't. Try again.
Sorry,
I don't.
sorry.
I don't. Try. Try again. Nope. I don't think.
Sorry, missed.
I need my sunglasses. It's.
To play Ozzie's Match-A-Pair game, click on one of the tiles above. Then try to find the tile that matches the one you just picked. When you match two tiles correctly, you will see a hidden surprise below the tiles. Be on the lookout for Ozzie to show up. He'll help you match a pair.
Slimy snake. Eagle. Sea otter. Slimy snake. Ducky duck. Elephant. Eagle.
It's Ozzie.
Crab. Monkey. Panting dog. Horse. Bunny rabbit. Monkey. Ducky. Monkey. Pig. Ducky duck. Horse. Horse. Elephant. Bunny rabbit. Pig. Sea otter. Sea otter. Turtle. Panting dog. Panting dog. Elephant. Sea otter. Duck. Panting dog. Sea otter. Bunny. Ducky duck. Ducky duck. Turtle. Monkey. Slimy. Pig. Horse. Pig. Pig. Bunny rabbit. Monkey. Monkey. Elephant. Bunny elephant. Eagle. Panting dog. Panting dog. Crab. Slimy snake. Horse. Eagle. Monkey. Monkey. Eagle. Eagle. Elephant. Panting dog. Turtle. Horse. Pig. Ducky duck. Horse. Turtle. Horse. Horse. Crab. Sea otter. Sea otter. Slimy snake. Slimy snake. Ducky duck. Crab. Panting dog. Ducky duck. Ducky duck. Pig. Turtle. Crab. Turtle. Turtle. Panting dog. Panting dog. Elephant. Elephant. Bunny rabbit. Crab. Crab. Bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit. Pig.
Be careful. Sometimes we don't know how our actions may hurt others on our planet. Something as simple as throwing away plastic six-pack rings can hurt baby seals. They might swim into it, and because they have no arms, they can't get it off. In this simple exercise, you will learn how it feels to be tangled up in litter and unable to free yourself. Then you will learn an easy way that you can make a difference. Do you like to draw or see pretty colors? Well, rain can be a creative artist. The next rainy day you have, try this experiment. Together, you and the rain can make a very special design. Using watercolor paint, make a design of colors over the whole paper. It shouldn't be a picture of something, just a pretty pattern of colors. Let it dry. Now that the pattern is dry, put it outside in a gentle rain for a little while. The rain splashing on your picture will change it into a new rain painting. You can try several different designs. Try leaving them outside for different periods of time. No two will ever be the same. When you bring the painting in from outside, Let it dry again. You'll be amazed at the interesting pattern that the raindrops made for you. Yes, your rain paintings have very special designs. You and the rain work well together.
Hold the shift key down and click me again.
Welcome to Ozzie's Hidden Picture Game. Click once on the ambulance if you need help. Click once on the stoplight to pause the game. Click it again to begin playing.
Oh, almost. Not quite. You're getting closer. Try again. Oh, I see an inflatable raft. Always wear a life vest when you go out on the water. Try again. Oops! Somebody lost their other sandal. Oh, almost. Not quite. Oh, not quite. Try again. You're getting close. Try again. You're getting not quite. Try again. You're not quite. You're getting closer. Oh, almost. You're getting. Oh, try again. Always wear a life vest when you go out on the water. Try again. Oh, try. Oh, always wear a life. Oh, almost. Try again. Always wear a life vest when you go out on the water. You're getting. Oh, you're getting closer. You're getting closer. Oh, almost. Oh, you're getting closer. Always wear a life vest when you go out on the water. Not quite. Try again. Try it. Oh, no. Try again. Try again. You're getting closer. Try again. You're getting closer.
Hello, Turtle. This is Ozzie. Come out of your shell and play.
I can hear the ocean. I can feel it, too.
Yummy!
I'll be more careful next time.
Do you ever spill anything that's hard to clean up? Well, what's all the fuss about when you hear of an oil spill in the ocean? Can't they just wipe it up and be done with it? This experiment shows just how tricky that can be and why it's so important to clean up thoroughly when it happens. Do you think you can clean up an oil spill? These are some things you will need. First, you'll need a few things to create your ocean and oil spill. A bucket, some vegetable oil, a spoon, a sponge, some cotton balls, a baster, and anything else that you would like to try using. You may get your own ideas later on. Also, find a feather, some floating toys, a duck, and a boat would be good choices. Now, you're ready. To form the ocean, fill the bucket with water. Pour in some vegetable oil and watch as it forms a big colorful slick across the surface of the water. Notice that it doesn't mix with the water. It stays on top. Add your toys to the ocean bucket to make it seem more real. You can pretend that your toy boat made the oil spill. Dip the feather into the oil slick and pull it out again. What happened to it? What would a bird caught in an oil slick look like? What would it feel like? Okay, now's your chance to be a hero. Save the birds and sea animals by removing the oil from the water. Try using all of the different tools you've collected. It's not easy, is it? It always seems to get away from you. But you're a hero today, so I know you can do it. Which method works the best?
Out of water today. How can we be out of water? We live in water.
Waterman dares you to take the water challenge. How much water do you think you use in a day? A gallon? 2? 3? Just how big is a gallon? Get an adult to help you. Water is heavy. The challenge is this. Try to get by for a whole day on just 1 gallon of water. Fill a clean, empty gallon jug with water and see if you can get by on it for a whole day. It looks like a lot, but is it? Watch this. It would have to include everything. Washing your hands and face, rinsing your dishes, and all of your drinks for the day. If you want juice, it would have to be made from the gallon of water. Don't forget your bath and taking care of your plants. Don't count flushing, but even brushing your teeth has to be included. You can't use the faucet all day. That's the challenge. Can you do it?
What is this seaweed? I can't see a thing.
Jump down, don't be afraid, jump down.
Did you ever wonder how the rain becomes snow or ice? Making rain sounds like something only the clouds could do, doesn't it? But in this experiment, you'll be able to see just how the same exact water changes from rain to snow or ice. It also forms into a cloud and back into rain again. Now, collect some rainwater if you can. If there's none around, you can use water from the tap. Just pretend that you got it from outside, okay? Good. Put the rainwater in a pan. Place it in the freezer. This is what happens to water when the temperature outside drops below the freezing mark. Leave it in there until it's frozen. Pretty soon, that warm rainwater will be a big block of ice. Now, do this. Take the pan out of the freezer and let it warm up. What happened to the ice? That's right. It melted back into its liquid form. That's what happens when you build a snowman out of snow and then it warms up outside. The snow, which is frozen water, melts back into its liquid form and your snowman turns into a big puddle. When the ice in your pan has melted, have an adult put it on the stove and heat it up to boiling. If you look closely, you will see steam coming out of the pan. That's what a cloud is. Water in its gaseous state. That water vapor is really little teeny droplets of the same rainwater you had when you started. Are you ready to make it rain now? Then fill a pie plate with ice cubes. Have an adult hold it over the steam. See what happens when the hot steam cloud meets the cold plate? It turns back into water. Soon the water droplets become too big and they fall to the earth, and that's what we call rain. Good! Now you don't have to wonder anymore how rain becomes snow or ice.
To play Ozzie's Silly Sorter, drag the moving objects up to their correct match at the top of the screen. If you match the right one, the object will disappear. If you choose the wrong one, the object will fall to the ground. Act quickly, because the objects don't stop coming until you correctly sort 12 objects. To begin sorting, click on the stoplight.
Let it blue. Let it blue. Let it blue.
Yummy!
Good job.
Yummy!
Let it blue.
Good job.
Let it blue.
Yummy!
Good job.
Let it blue.
You're cool.
Yummy! Yummy!
Let it blue.
You're cool.
What do you think is the largest animal that ever lived? A dinosaur? Ooh, they sure were big. It's hard to imagine animals as huge as they were. But did you know that whales are even bigger? A blue whale can reach up to 100 feet from head to fluke. 100 feet! To give you an idea of how big that is, measure out a string 100 feet long and cut it. That's long! Stretch the string out on a long driveway or other safe pavement. Use sidewalk chalk to draw a whale that long. Wow! Hold the string up against your house. Would a whale fit inside your home? What if you had a whale friend and it wanted to sleep over? Could it fit in your bed? Or wear your t-shirt? Now, stretch the string out again. Lay down at one end of the string and see how big the whale is compared to you. Mark where your head is and lay down again with your feet at that point. Keep doing that, head to toe, counting how many of you could fit in the length of a blue whale. If you're 4 feet tall, the whale is 25 times as long as you. Do the same thing at the front end of your imaginary whale, only going out sideways. Measure out 20 feet. If you're 4 feet tall, the whale is 5 times your height, or 2 times as high as a basketball hoop. Cowabunga! That's a pretty big friend. Show your friends how big a whale is. Do you ever spill How would you like
Hold the shift key down and click me again.
To play Ozzie's puzzler game, drag the puzzle pieces to where you think they belong, then let go of the mouse button. If the puzzle pieces belong there, they will snap into place and you will hear a snapping noise. Keep trying until you get all of the pieces in the correct spot. Have fun! To play Ozzie's puzzler game, drag the puzzle pieces to where you To play Ozzie's puzzler game,
Come in, Annie! Annie, come in!
Roger, Ranger.
Oh, Ozzie, you always have trouble with that hose.
Bungie, where are you hiding now?
Hey, Ozzie, I want you to plant more of these great vegetables so I can eat them and build my cocoon, because I can't wait to become a butterfly. I really like the lettuce.
Hey, Bungie, where'd you go? Hey, I'll look for Bungie in the shed. You look for him in the garden. I'll bet you'll find a lot of other neat things as well. Pew!
Oh, Ozzie, you always have trouble with that hose.
Bungie, where are you hiding now?
Hey, Ozzie, I want you to plant more of these great vegetables so I can eat them and build my cocoon, because I can't wait to become a butterfly. I really like the lettuce.
Hey, Bungie, where'd you go? Hey, I'll look for Bungie in the shed. You look for him in the garden. I'll bet you'll find a lot of other neat things as well. Pew!
Click on the treasure chest, then click me again. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Have you ever seen a yellow flower as tall as your parents? That's a sunflower. For this activity, you must first plant a sunflower seed and watch it grow into a huge sunflower plant. Then, when it's time to cut them down, you can enjoy a delicious and crunchy snack right from your very own sunflower. When the petals fall from your sunflower and the birds are pecking at the seeds, it's harvest time. Cut off the sunflower, leaving about a foot of stalk. Hang the sunflower upside down in a dry and airy place. When the seeds are dry, rub them off with your hand. Put them in an airtight tin or box. When you're ready for a snack, shell the seeds and put them on a cookie sheet. Bake in an oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. Shake the pan a few times. Keep a close watch because they can burn easily. When they're ready, take them out and gobble up a yummy snack. Next time, plant more seeds. When you're ready for a snack, shell the seeds and put them on a cookie sheet. Bake in an oven at...
The green arrow button allows you to go backwards. The pink double arrow button allows you to hear and read something again. The orange arrow button allows you to move forward. Pay attention to the slide bar. It will tell you how many more slides you have to go before you finish your experiment.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Would you like to give a present to someone? Here is a way you can share beautiful plants with others. All you need to make new plants are pieces from the plants you have. Some good choices to start with are some house plants, herbs, a cactus, flowers, or vines. When you get some new plants started, you can give them away to your friends. Ask if it's all right to cut a healthy branch from a plant in your house. If it's okay, cut the branch. Then strip off the lower leaves. Fill a pot with clean, damp sand. Make a hole in the sand with your finger. Place the stem of the plant in the hole and press the sand towards the stem. Put it in a cool spot with lots of sunlight. Keep the sand moist. Check the plant each day. If the plant seems to wilt, cut the top third of a plastic liter-sized pop bottle and turn it over the plant cutting. This will help keep the moisture in. After about 6 weeks, there will be roots on the stem of the cutting. You can then transplant it into potting soil. And there it is, a brand new plant. If you want to, you can tie a bow around the pot and give it to a friend or someone in your family.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment. To play Ozzie's hidden picture game, try to spot all the things that are hidden in this scene. When you think you've spotted one, click on it. Be sure to listen for the clues. Try again.
Bungie the caterpillar in the grass. There's Bungie the caterpillar in the grass.
Guess again. You've just paused Ozzie's hidden picture game. Click on the stoplight to continue playing. Click the question mark sign if you need help. You've just paused Ozzie's hidden picture game. Click on the stoplight to continue playing. Click the question mark sign if you need help. To play Ozzie's hidden... Here, birdie, birdie, birdie. Try again.
Time to sweep up. I have to find the broom.
Uncle, I can't find the ant.
Where'd that silly hose go? Where'd that silly hose go? Friendly tree snake.
What a pretty horse. What a pretty horse. What a pretty horse.
Oh, so sorry.
What a pretty horse. What a pretty horse.
Guess again. Guess again. Oh, so sorry. Guess again. Try again.
What a pretty horse.
Oh, so... Nope. Guess again.
What a pretty horse.
Guess again.
What a pretty horse.
Bye-bye.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Have you seen a rainbow? Do you remember where you saw it? Well, nothing is more exciting to see than a rainbow after a rain. In this experiment, you will be able to create a rainbow of your very own. You'll be able to watch it as long as you like. On a sunny day, get out the garden hose and adjust the nozzle to a fine, misty spray. Stand with your back to the sun, and presto! Like magic, a rainbow will appear in the misty water spray. A rainbow is made by the way water and sunlight react together. This is the same way a rainbow is made in the sky when it rains. The sun shines through some of the misty air up high. we get to see a beautiful rainbow. Be sure to show your parents.
Coming through!
Aren't they cute? 2 peas in a pod.
Why are you so cold?
Because I'm iceberg lettuce.
Click on the treasure chest, then click me again. Click on the treasure chest, then click me again.
Ray! Go!
Coming through!
Me!
I'm sprouting in here.
Click on the treasure chest, then click me again. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
How would you like to grow your very own tree? You don't even need a big backyard. You can even grow one indoors. First, use an avocado in a salad or guacamole. Then, keep the huge seed to sprout an avocado tree. Dry your seed for a day or 2. Peel off the outer coating. Stick 3 toothpicks into the middle of the seed so that it can be suspended in a jar of water. Place the seed face down, pointed end up, into a jar of warm water. Keep the water level up to the bottom third of the seed. Carefully place the jar in a warm, dark spot. Be sure to keep an eye on the water level. After several weeks, roots should shoot out. When they do, put the jar in a sunny spot and wait for a stem to push its way out of the top of the seed. When the stem is about 4 inches high, you are ready to plant your tree in soil. Put some gravel in the bottom of a flower pot. Cover the gravel with some potting soil. Take the seed and hold it over the potting soil. Keep holding it while a friend puts more potting soil around the roots and pit until only 1/2 inch is showing above the soil. Water it well. In the winter, keep your tree in a sunny, warm place. In the warm weather, you can put it outside. Your tree will be your new friend for a long time.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
One thing every garden needs is a scarecrow. They're lots of fun to make, and they help to keep the birds away from your garden. To make a scarecrow, you'll need to gather together a hat, an old pair of pants, a shirt, a couple of large sticks or poles, some string, a pillowcase, and some straw. Be sure to ask if it's okay to use the clothes and the pillowcase. Using the string, tie the sticks together near the top, like a cross. Stuff the pillowcase full of straw and tie it. Draw a face on the pillowcase. Make sure you have the open end down where the neck would be. Slide the head onto the top of the stick frame. Place the hat on top of the head. Fit the shirt onto the frame and stuff it full of straw. Do the same with the pants, tucking the shirt in. Use some rope for a belt if you want to. You can dress your scarecrow up as fancy or as simple as you want to. When it's finished, name your scarecrow. Post it in the garden by sticking the support pole into the ground. Stand back. Doesn't it look great? The scarecrow could decorate your yard for Halloween. Or it could be a costume.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Oh, so sorry.
I sure would like to have a banana.
Guess again.
Have you seen my ladder?
No.
I see a sock.
Guess again.
Do you eat eggs for breakfast?
Try again. Guess again. Try again.
I see a sock. I see a sock.
Try again. Oh, so sorry. Oh, so sorry. Try again. Nope. Oh, so sorry.
I see a sock.
Bye-bye. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Did you ever wonder what it would be like to be a bug? Imagine what the world would look like to a tiny little insect. What would a flower look like if you were a honeybee? What would your shoe look like to a butterfly? In this experiment, you'll get to see what the world looks like from a bug's eye view. Look around your yard for a caterpillar, ladybug, butterfly, ant, or other friendly insect. Try to imagine what you look like to them. Pretend that it is raining. Where could they hide to keep out of the rain? Are there any mushrooms around? Wouldn't that make a great umbrella for a bug? Look carefully at the underside of the mushroom. Wow! What a pretty pattern! Do you see any other places in your yard where a bug might hide in a storm? Get real close to the ground and look for any insects. There are lots of them. If you have a dental mirror, you can use it to get inside tiny places where you can't see. Look very closely at a flower. Closer! Get right next to it. Do you see any tiny bugs hiding in there? Now see if you can catch a bug or two. First, get a glass jar and poke plenty of air holes in the lid. When you find a bug that you want to watch for a while, pick some of the leaves that are around it and put them in the jar with the bug so that it will have some food. Also, put in a wet cotton ball so the little bug can get a drink. After you watch it for a short while, let the little bug go where you found it. A bug you'll like to watch is the lightning bug. Go out into the yard at night with your friends. Catch as many lightning bugs as you can. Put them in the jar. Then watch as they light up the night. After you've watched their light show, let them go where you found them.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment. Click on a crayon at the bottom of the screen. Then click on the part of the picture that you want to color. Bye-bye. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment. To play Ozzie's Silly Sorter, drag the moving objects up to their correct match at the top of the screen. If you match the right one, the object will disappear. If you choose the wrong one, the object will fall to the ground. Act quickly, because the objects don't stop coming until you correctly sort 12 objects. To begin sorting, click on the stoplight.
Yummy!
You're cool. You're cool.
Yummy! Yummy! Yummy!
Good job.
You're cool. You're cool.
Whoa! Whoa!
You're cool. You're cool.
Good job.
You're cool. Bye-bye. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Have you seen a rainbow?
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Let's look for a small place to make a garden. It doesn't have to be very big at all. Some plants can grow in the tiniest place. You can make a tiny garden between two rocks in a walkway, or in a crack in the sidewalk. You ask your folks where's a good spot. Find a very small spot between two large rocks, bricks, or cement sections. You might find a perfect place in a stone walkway or in a sidewalk or driveway. Plant some seeds by dropping them in the crack between the two sections. Morning glory or mint seeds would do nicely. Let it rain on the seeds, or water them if it doesn't rain. Soon you will see plants growing from your miniature garden. Write notes to friends and family to come see your mini garden. They will love to come and see it.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment. Nice. You're doing great. Excellent. You're good. You're doing great. Excellent. Way to go. That was a good guess. Awesome. Way to go. You're good. Way to go. Excellent. Excellent. You're doing great. Way to go. Yeah. 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 Way to go. Yeah. Awesome. Nice. Awesome. Way to go. Excellent. You're doing great. You're good. You're good. Awesome. You're doing great. You're good. Awesome. You're doing great. Nice. Nice. Excellent. Awesome. Yeah. You're good. Nice. You're good. Try again. Excellent. Awesome. You're doing great. Try again. Bye-bye. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Have you ever taken a look at a bird's nest up close? You know, birds use a lot of different things to make their nests. You'll have a surprise when you look through a magnifying glass and see seeds, bits of string, shiny pieces, feathers, and other things in, as well as sticks, twigs, grass, and mud. In the fall, when the leaves fall off of the trees, you can spot empty birds' nests easily. Most of the time, an empty nest is okay to take home, but sometimes something else may have moved in when the birds moved out. Check the nest over carefully for any signs that a mouse, insect, or other creature has made its home there. If it has, keep looking for a nest that no one is using. Do you have a place to look? Take a magnifying glass with you to look at the nest up close. Surprise! What did you find? Take the nest home with you and place it in a bowl. Water it and keep it moist for a week or two. Because there are seeds in nests, you will soon see sprouts growing out of the nest. Show your friends what you found.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Did you know that it is possible to grow a plant without any seeds? In this experiment, you will see how by using only a sweet potato and water, you can grow a plant. Ask your parents for a sweet potato, and you'll be ready to go. All you need for this activity is a sweet potato, a jar of water for your potato to swim in, and some toothpicks. Stick 4 toothpicks into your sweet potato at a level so that 1/3 of it will be in the water. Set the sweet potato in the jar of water and just let it swim there for a while. Keep the jar in a well-lighted spot, but not in direct sunlight. Add water if the level goes down while you're waiting for your sweet potato to grow. But before you know it, roots will begin to sprout right out from the bottom of the potato. If you want to, plant your sweet potato in soil.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Would you like to give a present to someone? Here.
Are you finished for today? If you want to quit, click yes. If you want to keep going, click no. Are you finished for today? If I come back soon, okay? See ya.